3 points for attending a live event. So today, by being here, you already get 3 points. Yay! Training your new brand partner is another 3 points. Because again, this really isn't about you, it's about who you can help, who you can share this opportunity with. That's why these are really high payoff activities. If you host your own real results party or a 3-or-3 party, that's 4 points. And then hosting or attending a training party like this is 4 points. So today, you're easily going to get your 8 points. Attending your Nerium conference calls. Whenever this is an up and down business. People, I love Darren Kidd always says, the reason that we're up here training is because we've been told no more times than you have. We've had our bottles stolen more times than you have. That hasn't happened yet. It will. So just prepare yourself. If your prospects haven't joined the Witness Protection Program and don't answer your phone calls, it'll happen. So whenever I'm feeling like that, other than listening to Jeff Wilson's CDs, come in your head, you should listen to, getting on these calls, that helps me every time. I get re-inspired. I hear from people that have gone through a lot harder things or roadblocks and obstacles than I have, and it just reconfirms that belief and that faith in Nerium. So if you will take out your phones right now, everyone, just make sure. Text the word REAL, right up here, REAL, to this number, 59769. This is huge, and I like to saw candy. Text that. This is going to send you text updates, reminders, and the phone numbers for all these conference calls are going to come in those text reminders. So you can just touch it, and it dials it. You don't have to look up the number. You don't have to look in your success planner. It's right there. And my favorite part of that is that you can copy it and then message that to other people. So if you have prospects, if you have a new person on your team that maybe hasn't done this, just send it to them and remind them. And if you do have new people on your team, other than just texting them, you need to call those people. And I think it's Todd Cahill, somebody. He will call his new people for the first month. Every Sunday, every Monday, every Tuesday, and say, hey, don't forget about the call tonight. Are you going to be on it? This is the number. Want to make sure you have it. Because it's going to teach them to teach their people to do that same thing. So be sure you're really passing that on to each team member. So the calls are Sunday, 9 p.m. in your time zone. It's training and recognition from the top field leadership. And you'll get to hear, from all kinds of different people. And each of those stories are just so great because it might be somebody that you've prejudged and you haven't talked to. There was a vascular surgeon on a call the other day, and I thought, it clicks something in your head. And you think, oh, well, this surgeon does it. I have a friend who's a surgeon that might do it, So it's just great to listen to for that. Nerium University, it's Monday, 6 p.m. in your time zone. It's a video in your back office under training. And a lot of teams get together and have potlucks and get to watch that together. And it just really builds that team cohesion. And again, when you're up and down in the business, you get to hear other people's successes, your disappointments, and you help build each other up, and it's just a lot of fun. So definitely look into getting together with people to do that. And if there isn't one around you, make one up. Just you. Have a party by yourself, and then invite somebody else. The corporate update call is every Tuesday, 3 p.m. Central. And it's just a weekly update from Jeff, Dennis, Andor, and the leadership team about what's going on. And if you don't know what's going on, it's really fun when people ask questions. Dropping your balls, Tony. Sorry. But if you don't know what's going on in Nerium, like if you don't know about the Blitz packs, or you don't know, any of the other announcements you'll hear people or see things on Facebook, it's probably because you're not on phone calls. Because it's all the information's right there, or it's because you're not reading your email. So do that, I talked to Jeff about it one day, and he's like, people complain that our emails are too long. He's like, what do you want, a blank email? He's like, we're giving you information. I mean, it's not just fluff. They're telling us what we need to know. So read corporate emails. You're going to hear about updates, promotions, deadlines. You're going to get the social media item of the week. And what that does, it's usually from our blog. They always encourage us to go to the blog, read it, and then leave a comment. Because what that does, when people Google Nerium, the more positive stuff that if you comment on a post, it's going to drive that up. So we want the positive things about Nerium to come up first. We don't want the negative things that are untrue and all that kind of stuff. So help them, develop that. It'll help you stay connected with updated information. And like I mentioned, you get 1 point max per day for reading emails. Even if you read all 20, from the past month at once, you get 1 point. And then studying personal development. This is my favorite part. Because I kind of forget sometimes that Nerium makes your skin look better and that you can, get a 6-figure income and free car and all that, because I get so excited about the people that I meet and that I'm around. It's really a positive place to be. I kind of call it a happiness cult. And cult doesn't have to be a negative thing, but it's a really good, it's a good environment. You can feel it in this room. It's good, positive people that really just want the best for you and the best for everybody else. So Jeff is huge on reading 10 pages of a personal development book every day. 58% of people never read a book after high school. I think that number is crazy. If you've read The Slight Edge, he talks about that. Who here has read more books in the past since their time in Nerium than they have in a long time? Okay. And I bet it's some good stuff, right? Stuff that, motivates you, makes you feel more positive. So really, embrace that. Watch a clip from the Real Life Library. When you have the edge, which everyone should have the edge, it counts as volume, and as well as that, it's going to help you not just in business, but your personal life, your relationships, your finances, anything you're having issues with in your life. You can find a video clip back there. And they have a 30-day, kind of just walks you through it, like day 1, and I'll have like 3 different clips. I just turn that on. My computer's in my kitchen. I turn that on and turn it up when I'm doing the dishes or cleaning house. I mean, I get so, again, re-inspired and just pumped up and excited. And that 3 CD success training, if you do nothing else, just plug that in your car and just have it on. It's just going to feed you. And another thing I really like on personal development is thinking about your mastermind group. Who are the 5 people you spend the most time with? Think of that in your head. Take out a piece of paper and make 3 columns. So the first column is the 5 people in your personal life you spend the most time with. The second column is the 5 people in your business life. And then the third column is your social organizations. Maybe you go to church, or you're on a bowling team, or I don't know, whatever else you do. And look at those people, because if they're not giving you positive energy, if they're not building you up, maybe it's time to find a new 5 people. Because the 5 people you're around the most, that's an average. You're an average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. You're an average of their health, of their fitness, of their income, of their positivity. So, I think to really evaluate that, and that's what I've done in the 18 months that I've been in Nerium. Even if it's your best friend from, when you're a kid, you can still be friends with them, but maybe you just don't need to call them or answer their calls or respond to them that much. I'm serious. I just kind of deleted people out of my life, and it makes me feel so much better. And, because when you're allowing them to talk negatively and focus on that, it's not helping them either. You're a sounding board for that. So just, look at who you're spending time with and find that mastermind group. Find those mentors, find those people that inspire you and are having that success you want to have. Because then if you surround yourself with those kind of people, you're going to build yourself back up too. So that is all I have. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Mindy Anderson.